I'm live. Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and More. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. This is all live, all Halloween Q&A. Questions and answers. Your questions, my answers. And depending on how many people we get in the live chat, you can talk amongst yourselves, and it's all Michael Myers tonight. You can talk about Halloween 3 if you want to, but it's been so long since I've seen Halloween 3. I'm not sure how much I can add to the party when it comes to that movie. Yeah. So yeah, all Halloween, all Michael Myers Q&A here at 10:46. It is now 10:46 p.m. UK time. Anyone who's in the, I see we have 2 people watching. Anyone in the live chat, feel free to say hi, just so I know the live chat is up and running. It should be. It should be. Yep. The live chat seems fine, so just say hello if you can. And, and if you can't, obviously I've messed up somewhere in preparing this live stream. Pardon me. Yeah, we could talk about Halloween 1978, Halloween 2. Like I say, Halloween 3, I'm not really a fan of. It's not a bad horror movie, but it's not part of the franchise. Halloween 4, Halloween 5, which, as you may or may not know, if you're new to my channel, you may not know. But if you're not new to my channel, you'll know I don't mind Halloween 5. It's not it's not brilliant, but it's okay. It's serviceable. Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, Resurrection, the Rob Zombie movies, and of course Halloween 2018. Plus, we can talk about, if you want, we can talk about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Excuse me. Hey, Eric Turner in the chat. Eric Turner, welcome, Eric. How have you been doing without the TV? Hope all is well, man. All is fine. Yep. Downloaded an app to my laptop so I can watch more or less what I watch on TV, which isn't much anymore. It's not really much. I downloaded it and I was like, well, okay, this is cool, but I very rarely watch any TV anymore. I just watch YouTube and my DVDs and my Blu-rays. So thank you for the question. Thanks, Eric. Any questions about Halloween? Any queries? Any comments? Any comments about the Halloween franchise? What's your favorite Halloween movie? What's your least favorite Halloween movie? Because that one's always fun. The Halloween masks. Michael Myers masks. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? All Halloween tonight, guys. All Halloween. So any questions that do come in, queries, comments, very much appreciated, but I will be prioritizing Halloween tonight. Eric Turner, no such thing as least favorite Halloween movie, LOL. So you are, Eric, I'm assuming you're a fan of every movie, even the Rob Zombie movies, yeah? I like Rob Zombie's 2007, but I was not a fan of Rob Zombie's H2 from 2009. I thought that was a pile of garbage, but Halloween, I know. I mean, my channel, your show. Let's see how we go. That rhymed. It wasn't meant to rhyme. It wasn't meant to Buster rhyme. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Yeah. And I don't know how long this video is going to be. No, I know I always say that, and I normally overrun. So when I say I'm going to do like a video that's going to be 90 minutes, and it normally goes on for 2 hours. But hey, Josh Roberts in the room. Hey, Josh, welcome to the chat, my friend. Eric Turner. Oh yeah, I forgot about H2 Zombie. That would definitely be my least. Now that you mention it, it's probably my, yeah, it is probably, what am I talking about? Yeah, Rob Zombie's H2 is just a piece of garbage, in my opinion, and in your opinion. Josh Roberts, how's the TV situation? I was just talking about this. Thank you, Josh. It's okay. I managed to download an app onto my laptop where I can watch pretty much anything I normally watch on TV. But like I was saying, that's not a lot. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. I'm normally on YouTube or listening to music, or I'm watching my DVDs and Blu-rays. Pardon me. But we do have a new TV on the way. Anyway, Josh, yep. Or Halloween Q&A. What's your favorite Halloween movie? What's your least favorite Halloween movie? What's your favorite Halloween theme tune? Because they're all different slightly. Yeah, they're all slightly different. What's your favorite Halloween mask? What's your least favorite? What's your least favorite Halloween? What's your least favorite Halloween mask? Who was your favorite actor or stuntman? Who played the Shape? You know, or Halloween Q&A. And if you want to mention Halloween 3, you're more than welcome to. But I haven't seen Halloween 3 in such a long time. I'm not going to be able to add much to the party when it comes to that particular movie. Season of the Witch. Halloween 3. Season of the Witch. Okay, it's telling me we have 3 people watching at the moment. And 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Eric Turner, 410. What was your favorite Michael Myers mask? Me, my personal favorite, is the original from Halloween 1978. Probably didn't come to big shock, that one though. But let's take that one out. Yeah, let's take that, the Halloween 1978, 1981, because it was the same mask, despite some people may tell you different. It was the same mask in Halloween 2 and 1. Let's remove that from the equation. My favorite Halloween mask is probably the one from Halloween 6. It used to be Halloween 4, my second favorite. But mask-wise, it's probably Halloween 6. Josh Roberts says, I'll be completely honest. To me, Halloween is the original 1978 movie, and that's where it ends. That is honest. That's very honest. I've seen some of the others, but overall, that's the only one I'll watch over and over. Do you watch it on Halloween night, Josh? Do you make a tradition if you're not doing anything else? I mean, depending on what your restrictions are. Last Halloween, Halloween 2020, there wasn't a whole lot you could do. So I'm guessing Halloween 2020, a lot of Halloween fans sat down and had a marathon. But if you're only a fan of the original from 1978, it's safe to say you probably didn't do that. Josh Roberts, no specific times, just whenever I fancy watching it. Really, I'm like that now. Yeah, I'm the same now, Josh. I used to make a point. Of only watching Halloween movies, Michael Myers movies, on Halloween night. And now I think to myself, I'm such a fan of this franchise. Why limit myself just to one night a year? Eric Turner says, Halloween 2, 1981 was my favorite mask. Resurrection is my least favorite. Halloween 8, yeah. Yeah, 1981, my favorite mask. Yeah, I mean, it is. And don't let anybody tell you different. It's the same mask from 1978 in 1981. The only reason it looks a little bit different is because it fit Dick Warlock in Halloween 2 differently to the way it fit Nick Castle in 78. But it is the same mask. Resurrection, your least favorite. I'm I'm in two minds when it comes to the Resurrection mask. I must admit, I'm in two minds. When it comes to that particular mask, I think the Resurrection mask looks too perfect, too made to measure, you know? And I don't like the way we see his eyes so clearly, uh, almost throughout the entire movie. I'm not a big fan of the way we see his eyes in Halloween Resurrection. So and we can see he's clearly wearing makeup. I'm not. It looks too pristine in Resurrection for me. Hey, Daddy TV has joined the chat. Hello, Daddy TV. You're welcome to the chat, my friend. Josh Roberts says, although I'd struggle watching Christmas movies in summertime. Yeah, I think most people would. I'm one of them. Eric Turner. Okay, I never knew that. I never knew that. What that? Which one? Oh, what that? The 78 mask is the same mask in 81. Yeah, if that's what you mean, then yeah, it is the same mask. Eric Turner says exactly. It's too perfect, too clean. Yeah, the Resurrection mask it's too off the shelf. There's nothing gritty about it. No, not for me. Daddy TV, what do you think? What are some of your favorite Halloween masks? I mean, I was 1978, 1981, 1988, 89. I'd be very surprised if you said 1989 Halloween 5, but you never know. You never know. Although I don't think you're going to say Halloween 5 in a million years. Yeah, my favorite is the original. The way it looked in the original. And then Halloween 6. the Halloween 6 mask has really grown on me over the years. uh, Josh Roberts says, I know this is a Halloween only Q&A, but it just got me thinking, would you call yourself a fan of Busta Rhymes? No, not really. No. I know he was, and probably still is, very popular, but no, I'm not a fan of Busta Rhymes. And if you're talking about Busta Rhymes in Halloween Resurrection, then definitely not. Definitely not. Josh Roberts says, yeah, obviously the original mask, but based on what I already said, thought you'd figure that anyway. Yeah, yep. Based on, yep. And I do like the Halloween 4 mask. I always have, ever since I was a kid. I know that mask does, or used to, but still does. The Halloween 4 mask gets a hell of a lot of hate. Hell of a lot of hate. And I quite like it. I like it quite a bit. Daddy TV says, excuse me. Daddy TV says, favorite mask would be the original, but Halloween 2 1981 is my favorite film of the franchise. Yep. So 2018 has not overtaken that one yet. I don't think it has, no. But a favorite, I know you're a big fan of 2018. Oh, that's a great question. Daddy TV's asking the entire room. What do we all think of 2018? Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's no secret anymore. On my channel, uh, there's a video of me and Kel from Daddy TV. We'd just been to see Halloween 2018. This was long before, the end of the world for now. The end of the world for now. Yeah, and it's two drunk guys talk about Halloween 2018, and we were very hyped up about the movie, very hyped up. We loved it. I like it still, but I think Kel from Daddy TV is still the bigger fan. Still loves it the way you did back then when we went to see it. But that video is up on my channel. Two drunk guys, I think it's called Two Drunk Guys Talk About Halloween 2018. And we weren't even that drunk. Yeah, I like Halloween 2018. I like it. I just don't love it. I think there's quite a bit. I think they lied to us. During the a year and a half, 2 years leading up to the release of that movie. We were told, oh, we're going back to the roots. This is Halloween. This is going to be like Halloween 2, but not Halloween 2. Halloween 2. But Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, 81, or just Halloween 2018. I know, I think we got lied to. And I think the movie is much, much more sensational than what I was expecting. Of course, you come back from the cinema, you're hyped up. Hey, Michael Myers is back, you know? The Shape is back. Jamie Lee Curtis is back. But I watch it now and I enjoy it for what it is. It's a great. I do agree with McRae, with Dave McRae on this one. It's a very, very good modern slasher movie. It is the most successful slasher movie in motion picture history. It made more money than any other slasher movie ever. So they must have done something right. I mean, the marketing was very good. But yeah, I like 2018, but there's more I don't like about 2018. There are missed opportunities in 2018. One of the best bits of music, one of the best pieces of music in any Halloween film is The Shape Hunts Allison. I always get this. Is it The Shape Hunts Allison or Stalks Allison? One of the best pieces of music in any of the Halloween movies, and we hear it all for what, 30 seconds? Oh, what are you thinking, you know? Josh Roberts says, what would you say was the greatest line over the whole series if you was to pick one? I know that's tough to answer. I'll probably go with the speech, you know, the from '78. I'll probably go with that. You know, I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and I was just another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized those boys are purely and simply evil. All that. And there's a good one. There's a good speech in Halloween 5. I knew, no, I prayed in my heart. No, I prayed that he would burn in hell, but I knew in my heart, this is Loomis again, by the way, obviously. I knew in my heart hell would not have him. And I love that. Getting goosebumps just thinking about that line from Halloween 5. But yeah, I would say my favorite is the legendary speech from '78. Daddy to be, do you still have your Myers mask? I do, but it's not in great shape. It's not in great shape anymore. It's yeah, I've tried to keep it in shape. No pun intended. No pun intended. But no, it's not. It's not looking good anymore. But I will never ever throw it away. I'll never toss it out. You know. But I do still have it. Josh Roberts says, "Pile of dog shit." 2018 one, if you ask me. Well, there you go. That's what Josh thinks about Halloween 2018. Was that too subtle? No. No, you're entitled to your opinion. It's all Halloween Q&A. I don't think it's dog shit, but it could have been. It could have been better. It could have been more of what they promised us it was going to be, and it wasn't. It was just a very good slasher movie. But in my humble opinion, it's not a great Halloween movie. Maybe over the years it will grow on me, and the more Halloweens that go by, it will become part of my Halloween night tradition when I do my Halloween marathon. But Daddy TV says, no, not quite. 2018 was brilliant, though, in my opinion. Yeah, yep. So you're still a big fan. I thought you was. You're still a big fan. Josh Roberts says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love, all caps, I love Rob Zombie and his music. He's one of my favorite artists. But I honestly think all these movies are really bad. My favorite Rob Zombie movie is The Devil's Rejects. Free from Hell was okay. The sequel to The Devil's Rejects. He's Halloween 2007. I kind of like, but not the 2009 Rob Zombie's H2. That's a pile of crap. When it comes to Rob Zombie's music, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm not a fan, but I'm glad you enjoy it. Daddy to Be says, yeah, there isn't a single Rob Zombie film I have enjoyed. Not one. No, I mean, like I say, I mean, he hasn't made that many. So my favorite is The Devil's Rejects, Free from Hell, and Rob Zombie's Halloween. Daddy to Be says that theme was cool. Shame it wasn't longer. What, Allison? Yeah, the Allison theme. I'm just going to call it the Allison theme from now on. Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if any of you guys have noticed this. And those of you watching after the fact, comment down below and let me know what you think of what I'm going to say. There's something about that theme, Allison's theme. Yeah, the shape hunts Allison, the shape stalks Allison. There's something very Christine about that piece of music. And we know John Carpenter did the music for Christine years ago, but I still love that movie. There's something very Christine about that music, that piece of music. Daddy to Be says, like in 81. Like in 81. Oh, you mean like the music? No, you can't mean the music, because if you're talking about when you got the smiley face, Daddy TV, the smiley face. So yeah, because when he's stalking Laurie, it goes on forever. I said that like it's a bad thing, and it's not. Dun, 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 dee, dee, dee. Daddy to Be, Underhill's Bed. Oh, okay. Deborah Hill, yeah, the mask, which she kept under her bed for what was it? Yeah, 3 years. Josh Roberts, Halloween versus Friday the 13th. Halloween all the way. But the good thing about Friday, the good thing about Friday the 13th, I can do it with Halloween too. But I'm a bigger fan of Halloween, the Halloween franchise. When it comes to Friday the 13th, I can just watch any of those movies at any given time. You know, they're all pretty much the same. There's no real character development apart from, Tommy Jarvis. Yes, there's character development. It's a shame he's played by 3 different actors. But yeah. So yeah, Halloween, but I do love Friday the 13th. Daddy to Be, Halloween, just. Josh Roberts, John Carpenter, such a genius. Yeah, he's a complete arsehole, but he is a genius. You find a lot of geniuses, no matter what field they're in. A lot of geniuses are a little bit of an arsehole, and he is, in my opinion. Not taking anything away from his work, but the guy has got a humongous chip on his shoulder, and yeah, there's something about Carpenter that it's just very off-putting, you know. It's like who would you rather go? Uh, who would I rather go on a drinking binge with? You know, who would I rather have a good old piss up with? Would it be Rob Zombie or John Carpenter? It's Rob Zombie all the way, all the way. Josh Roberts, Halloween for me. Halloween, Friday the 13th. Josh Roberts, Halloween. Josh says, haven't watched Friday the 13th in years. Yeah, I've seen it quite recently. I've seen, I've got, I mean, when I talk about Friday the 13th, I mean like Friday the 13th, like the Paramount series, like part 1 to 8. Jason Goes to Hell, pile of shit. That Jason 10 is, I hate to say it, but Jason 10 is probably a step up from Jason 9. Then we got Freddy versus Jason, but that's yeah. And the remake of Friday, which is okay. Josh Roberts says, I'd rather have a drink with John Carpenter than Marilyn Manson. Yep. Josh, so would I. When Manson was alive, oh, I know what you're on about. I know what you mean. That for a minute, that went completely over my head. Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie. Yeah. There's something. There's something there. Yeah, to look at. I'm not talking about the guys who they are as human beings. I mean, come on. But to look at, there's something there with Manson and Zombie. For a moment, that went completely over my head. Daddy TV says, I quite like the mask in Friday 9, how it's embedded into his face. Yeah, I was never a fan of that. I must admit, the first time I saw that, I was probably 14. It came out in 93, so I saw it on VHS when I was like 14, maybe 15. If it was a better movie, if Friday 9 was a better movie, I would appreciate The Mask a little bit more. Josh Roberts, least favorite piece of music from the whole franchise. That's a great question, Josh. Least favorite piece of music. That is a good question. Because it's fucking hard. Daddy TV, favorite kill in the series. Okay, obviously, I'm going to get back to that. That's another great question. These are the kind of questions I was hoping for tonight. They're great stuff. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves, and it's great stuff. Least favorite piece of music from the whole franchise. Oh, I've got it. Wait, have you already said it? No one said it yet. My least favorite piece in the entire franchise is from Halloween 5. It's the comedy cops. With the rubber ducks and right. That's my least. At first, I was like, shit, what is it? But of course, that's it. The comedy cops from Halloween 5. Boo! With the occasional quacky duck. Yeah, Daddy TV. Yeah, favorite kill in the series. That's a good one. My favorite kill in the entire franchise, the entire series. I like Bob. Defies the laws of physics and gravity and God knows what else. I like Bob up and then pinned to the wall or the door, whatever it is. Linda, Annie, Halloween 4. Halloween 4's got some really good ones. The one that came to mind straight away is Kelly Meeker, the sheriff's daughter, Kelly, with the shotguns, right up through the right up through the stomach into the door, and yeah, so probably Bob, Annie, Linda. For all those kill scenes from the original are fantastic to me. Halloween 4, Kelly Meeker with a shotgun through the torso. Oh, I do like the kill scene at the beginning of Halloween 6 with the nurse. For some reason, there's a spike sticking out of the wall of the corridor, and Myers lifts her up and drives her head onto that spike. That's another cool kill scene. There's quite a few, but they're my favorites. I could say the kill scenes in the barn in Halloween 5 are pretty cool. But yeah, I could go on, but they're my favorites. They're the ones that instantly come to mind. You see why this is episode 1? Josh Roberts says, Josh Roberts, yep. Great scenes can be ruined by music that might not fit with said scene. Totally agree, Josh. It can happen. It can happen. And the other way around. We can have a crap kill scene with brilliant music, and it makes the scene better. So it works both ways. Josh Roberts. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Yeah, I agree. That was awful. Yeah. Boo! Well, I think Dave McCrae loves it, doesn't he? Kidding. Josh Roberts says, unrelated, I know. But talking about annoying music in movies, I hated the cantina music in A New Hope. Maybe the last thing I should do is start humming it, but oh. Yeah. All right, guys, we are 39 minutes in. And to semi quote Laurie Strode / Kerry Tate in Halloween H2O, it's time for me to do my obligatory plea. Although this isn't a plea, it's just very obligatory. I do it every fucking video. How is the stream at the moment? How's the video? How's the audio? And be honest, I think that the audio should be fine. The video could be a bit blurry. But if it's fine for you, let me know. Thank you. Daddy TV, the 70s Star Wars films are the only ones I watch anymore. Too many new ones. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, If I'm going to watch a Star Wars film, it will be from the original trilogy. Yeah. I did like The Force Awakens. Didn't like the prequels. I mean, Star Wars 3 was okay. Some good memories attached to that one as well. Yeah. But yeah, if I'm going to watch a Star Wars movie, I'm not going to stick on Attack of the Clones, Josh Roberts, LOL, actually, I'd like to dub that cantina scene with you humming it. Josh Roberts follows up with, I love the movie, don't get me wrong. Are you talking to Daddy TV? That's great stuff. Like I said, brilliant stuff when you guys interact like this. I love it. Daddy TV says, yeah, it's all looking and sounding good here. Great stuff. Thank you. Thanks. Josh Roberts, audio perfect, video 9 out of 10. Do you know what? Audio perfect, video 9 out of 10. Josh, I'll take that any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. And you're running out of drink. You know what happens when that happens? We get dead air. Not for long. I'll just go and get a drink. Anyway, guys, come on. Halloween Q&A. We are 41 minutes in, nearly 42 minutes in. Great question so far. Josh Roberts says, I liked Rogue One, hated all the other new ones. I can't stand the prequels because of Hayden Christensen. That's fine, Josh. Autocorrect is autocorrect. Daddy TV, favorite actress in the series. Oh, that's tough. My favorite actress. I mean, you want to say Jamie Lee Curtis, but she's not. My favorite actress in the Halloween franchise is Ellie Cornell, who played Rachel from Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. Yeah, probably Danielle Harris. Probably Danielle Harris from 4 and 5. And even playing the part of Annie in Rob Zombie's Halloween. And Rob Zombie's Halloween too. Somehow she survived that. But yeah, they're my two favorite. Eddie Cornell and Danielle Harris. Yeah, Daddy to be. Yeah, Danielle for me as well. Who doesn't love Danielle Harris, Halloween legend. Okay, like I said earlier on, every Halloween movie, the Halloween theme is the Halloween theme, correct? Wrong. Every movie has a different theme. Every movie is the same theme, but slightly different. So what's your favorite one? Mine is Halloween 78 and Halloween 4. I love the music in Halloween 4. Daddy TV, favorite Myers deaths. Favorite Myers deaths. Kill scenes, yeah? Oh, okay. As in Myers being killed. Oh, at the end of the movie. That's even better. Because not many people ask that question. That's even better. Daddy TV, yeah. That's what. Well done, Cal. No. Halloween H2O. It's got to be H2O. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I came back from the cinema watching that, I was like a little bit depressed. I really was. I mean, I was like, well, that's that. They can't possibly bring him back. I mean, the running joke was about all of these guys, Michael and Jason and Freddy, and well, maybe not so much Freddy because he's 110% supernatural, but chop the guy's head off. He won't come back. And after watching it, I was a bit down. I was like, oh, that's it. I mean, you got to remember. I mean, that was like 1998. I mean, now if that was to happen in a Halloween movie, I wouldn't care because I know they always find a way to bring him back, and whether it be in a brand new beginning, there's always a way. But back then in '98, yeah, it kind of pissed me off. But um, looking back, I would have to say that kills. When Michael was decapitated by Laurie, is yeah, that has to be the best one, in my humble opinion. I can't include I shot him 6 times because Loomis looks over the balcony and he's gone. So that's not really a death. That's not really a Michael Myers death. You could say Halloween 2, the Inferno in the hospital, but my favorite is, yeah, Halloween H2O, despite how much it pissed me off at the time. Josh Roberts says, you know what I'm going to say for the theme question? Take a wild guess. Oh, it's going to be a Rob Zombie one, yeah? It's going to be Rob Zombie, I think. Or the original, Josh. Daddy TV, mine, Halloween 2, with him walking. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the music. Yep. You mean, yep, the Inferno, with him walking, burning in flames, and then collapsing. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that. If you watch closely, well, you don't even have to watch that closely. You can see that I think it was still Dick Warlock, because he he was a stuntman. It's still him. But if you look, you can see he looks like he's been, and he obviously has. For that scene, he's been padded out. He's been everything, his legs, his arms, his torso, everything. He's padded out. But that doesn't take anything away from that scene. Not for me, anyway. Not for me. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I did mention. I read I read your comment. Yeah. And before that, I was like, yeah, the Inferno in 2 is really cool. I would have to go with the decapitation though. Yep, Daddy to Be favorite theme is 78, 81. I love them both. I prefer Halloween 4, the theme from Halloween 4 to 81. Yeah. That is to be. Me and Al are still due to watch that together. What, 1981? Well, it should be a cool night. And you don't have to wait for Halloween because we got ages to wait. Josh Roberts says, is there anything you would have done differently had you directed it 1978? I know it's difficult to put yourself in the director's shoes, But is there anything that you think they could have improved on? No. The simple answer to that one, Josh, is no, no. To me, Halloween 1978. Not only is it my favorite movie of all time, it's my favorite horror movie of all time. I wouldn't change a damn thing about that movie. No, not one thing. Halloween 78, I would leave it alone, wouldn't touch it. Great question, though. Daddy TV says, yeah, he's clearly padded out. Oh, you notice that, yeah? But I have never really paid it much attention. So for some reason, yeah, for some reason, yeah, you don't. I mean, why? You just spoil the scene for yourself. Josh Roberts says, I'm not talking about effects, etc. More plot. No, I would not change anything, Josh. If you're talking about Halloween 78, I would not change anything. Not the effects, the plot, the music, the actors, where it was filmed, the Myers house, nothing. I would change nothing about Halloween 78. Absolutely nothing. Daddy TV says, yeah, 81. She loves 78 so much. Yeah. Well, I hope she enjoys 81. Something tells me not as much. Hey, Conspiracy Trifecta has entered the chat. What's going on? It's Halloween, all Halloween Q&A, Conspiracy. All Halloween Q&A. Josh Roberts, good answer. Yep. Conspiracy Trifecta says maybe the audio glitch. Oh, is that the one with Annie in the car? I never noticed this, but yep, the audio glitch. Yep, I haven't seen it since that was pointed out, but I'm gonna look for it next time. Josh Roberts, one of the few perfect movies. Yep. Wouldn't change anything. Yeah, and this is episode 1 of all Halloween Q&A because there's so much. There's so much to ask. There's so many questions, so many answers, so many theories, so many opinions. This is episode 1, and there's no way I can cover everything in one video. So yeah, we'll be doing episode 2, hopefully maybe next weekend. Conspiracy Trifecta says I'd also do a retake of It Was the Boogeyman Scene. You know what? At the moment, I don't have a TV. On Monday, I will. I'm going to do this. I have to do this. I have Halloween 78, obviously, about maybe 3 times on DVD and once on Blu-ray. And I'm gonna I'm gonna look at the subtitles on each and every one of them. As sad as that sounds, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put the subtitles on with that. It Was the Boogeyman, because it doesn't sound to me that is what she says. It doesn't sound it. It doesn't sound it. It was in the script. It was the boogeyman. As a matter of fact, it was. Or that was, or whatever. I'm going to do it. As sad as it sounds, as pathetic as it sounds, I have to do this. Because I'm telling you something, if even on one or two of the DVDs or the Blu-ray says anything different at all, and I think it will, I don't think it will say it was the boogeyman. It was the boogeyman. I think the subtitles will say, "What's the boogeyman? What's the boogeyman?" And what Loomis says after Laurie says, "What's the boogeyman?" Not "it was the boogeyman." What's the boogeyman? It still makes sense. What Loomis says, as a matter of fact, that was. It still makes sense. I'm gonna check. And I might do a pre-recorded video about that, or I might do a live video about that, because I'm telling you, I don't care what it says in the script. I care what Jamie Lee Curtis said in that scene. And to me, it doesn't sound like it was the boogeyman. It sounds like, what's the boogeyman? As a matter of fact, that was. That's what I'm going to check. Because in the script, how many times did Linda say totally? Yeah? How many times did Linda say totally in the movie? Quite a few. In the script, totally, no pun intended, different. Linda was not meant, Linda was not scripted to say totally as many times as she did, but she said it anyway. So if Jamie Lee Curtis said something different other than it was the boogeyman, then yeah, I'm going to do a separate video about that and point it out because it needs to be looked at. It's kind of like the Pamela Voorhees thing, you know? But let's not go down that rabbit hole right now. Okay, let's scroll back up. I think I missed a few. Okay. Josh Roberts says, which has had the greater impact on the horror genre and cultural impact overall? Great question. Friday the 13th or Halloween? Be objective. I'd love to say Halloween, but I don't know. Cultural, I would say Friday the 13th. When it comes to the horror genre, I would say Halloween, because they are two different things. I mean, that's why you've asked me the question the way you have. That you know as well as I do, they are two completely separate. Well, not completely separate, but yeah. So horror genre, Halloween. Cultural impact, Friday the 13th, no doubt. Conspiracy trifecta, just to clear up some confusion. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put every version I have of Halloween on the DVD and the Blu-ray on Monday, or maybe Tuesday, and put the subtitles on. And if it says it was the boogeyman, I'll be the first to say, okay, fair enough. But it doesn't sound like that. It never has. You know? Daddy to be just cracked open a beer. Good for you, my friend. Talking to you, Halloween discussion. Beer takes me back a year or so. Halloween discussion. Beer takes me back a year or so. Probably a bit and so. A year. This shitstorm we're living in had just begun. So yeah, or so. Daddy to be says, for me, I'd say Friday has had more impact. It seems more household name. The hockey mask, the lake, it feels more well known and impacting. Well, there you go. There you go. That's what Daddy TV thinks. Conspiracy Trifecta says the script says it, and Jamie Lee Curtis says that was the line. Jamie Lee Curtis does. She does. Jamie Lee Curtis does. Yeah, no doubt. JLC says, yeah, it was the boogeyman. What's she gonna say? What else? What what else is Jamie Lee Curtis going to say to that question, which probably gets asked quite a few times? No, I fucked up and said the wrong line. No, I just decided to say something else that I thought very early on in my career sounded better. What's she gonna say? She's not gonna say anything else apart from what is in that script. And I'm not debating it. I'm not debating it. In the script, what it was the boogeyman. But that maybe not what she actually said. I mean, what else is she? Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I fucked up. Nah. I think you know where I'm coming from, conspiracy, on this one. Daddy TV says, I always thought it was what's the boogeyman. Most people did. Most people still do. But you do have some YouTubers out there who will say, no, she doesn't say that. She says it was the boogeyman. Give me a sec. Give me a second. This could be very interesting. Give me a second. I'm going to begin right now. This is the novelization, yeah? This is the novelization to Halloween, released in 1979, I think. Okay, let's scroll to the end. Yeah. Now, see, this is based on the script. 1979, published in 19. Yep. So, Curtis Richards, I know you can't pick that up. Curtis Richards agrees with the script. As you go to the end of the book, Laurie's nails dug into his shoulder, and she stared like a soldier in shell shock at the empty place on the lawn. It was the boogeyman, and was is in italic. It was the boogeyman, wasn't it? So even Curtis Richards, who did the novelization to the movie, to the screenplay, it was the boogeyman, wasn't it? As a matter of fact, Loomis replied, it was. This is based on the screenplay. But that's the stepping stone. That is a stepping stone. And I'm glad I looked at that. I think I've looked at it before and just completely forgot. But, but I'm going to check out the movies. I'm going to check it because that is based on a screenplay. I'm going to check out the movies and what the subtitles say. Because it doesn't sound like that. Conspiracy Trifecta says, I hear the confusion, though. Yeah, there is. There always has been. You know, Daddy to be, what's the boogeyman? Most people did. Most people still do. Josh Roberts, which cast member has had the best career outside of the movies, other than Jamie Lee Curtis? Well, That's a great question. I would have to say, you know what? Outside of the Halloween franchise, I'm probably going to have to say Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell from Rob Zombie's Halloween and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And yeah, probably Malcolm McDowell, who played Loomis, as you know. And Donald Pleasance, I mean, other than Jamie Lee Curtis. So yeah, Donald Pleasance, without a doubt. Danielle Harris would be a close third. Well, she would be third. Great questions tonight, guys. Keep them coming. Yeah, see? Daddy TV, Danielle Harris. Conspiracy trifecta. Yeah, the improving lines is different from actually reading the line from the script. Couldn't agree more. Conspiracy trifecta, I could not agree more. I'm not at the script. I mean, even the book, even the fucking book. I mean, it was the boogeyman, but that is taken from the script, the screenplay. So it doesn't mean that's what Jamie Lee Curtis said. Okay. So you guys chatting with one another. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. Josh Roberts says, sometimes I hate watching old movies on Blu-ray. I think it doesn't always transfer very well. It doesn't. It can look a bit grainy. They can. I mean, you try watching Friday the 13th Part 3, yeah, on Blu-ray, and you would barely notice a difference. I mean, it's very different when they go into the movie and they completely and utterly George Lucas the movie. Then yeah, the Blu-ray is going to look better. They did it with Halloween. But sometimes you're better off sticking with the DVD. I mean, I've got all the Rocky movies on DVD and Blu-ray. But apart from the original Rocky, and I don't know, yeah, apart from the original Rocky, which has been, I think, I could be wrong, but I think they did restore Rocky on DVD and then again on Blu-ray. So yeah, the first Rocky movie does and look and sound a lot better on Blu-ray. But I know what you mean. I know it. I know it. Yeah, I agree. Hey, David May, welcome to the chat, David. Alice Cooper, welcome to my Nightmare concert. It's a great show for Halloween. I've seen the beginning of that. It's on YouTube, yeah. I've seen the beginning. Welcome to my Nightmare. That is on YouTube, isn't it? I've seen the beginning of it. I've seen the first. There's this very long, spooky monologue at the beginning of that concert, yeah. But yeah, that would be great for Halloween night. Couldn't agree more. Let's see. David Mays saw it live. Oh, at the Alice. Wow, I'm jealous. I'm so lucky. And considering what's happening and what's happened to the world, to say you saw that guy live, Alice Cooper live, I'm jealous. David May says, the original Exorcist scared the heck out of me. It did me. It did me. I saw The Exorcist. I think I've told this story before, but I'm not sure you've heard it. But yeah, I saw The Exorcist when I was, I think, 17 years old. And I'm 40 now, so quite a while ago. And after watching it, I had to watch about 5 or 6 episodes of The Simpsons before I could even go to sleep. Before I could even get any sleep, I had to watch at least 5 or 6 episodes of The Simpsons. And I haven't, believe it or not. I will. I don't know when, but I will watch The Exorcist again. It's not like I'm scared of the movie, but yeah, that one really hammered it home for me. Hey, you saw it. Yep, Josh Roberts. Do you remember the first time you saw Halloween? No, I don't remember the I was probably 5, 4, maybe 5 years old when I first saw Halloween. But I can't say, oh, I can't remember the actual time. Like, but yeah, I was probably 4, 5 years old. David May saw him 3 times. Alice Cooper, you lucky son of a bitch. Kel Mills. Okay, Kel Mills. Okay. How do you feel about the obsession with the mask in 2018? Considering in 78, he just stole a mask. Yep, he did. Yep, in 78, he just stole a mask from a shop. And again, in Halloween 4, he simply stole a mask from a shop. I think, see, again, Cal, I think there's a problem there. I think there's a problem there because, I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers say this, but if 2018 was a continuation from Halloween 2 rather than just Halloween, there would be more, even though it's all set on the same night, and Halloween 2018 would basically be a remake of Halloween H2O, there would be more mystique around that mask. For that mask, I mean, don't get me wrong, for someone to do what Michael Myers did in one night in 1978, yeah, there would be mystique around the mask anyway. But like you said, the obsession, you feel it, don't you, Michael? You feel it, don't you, Michael? All of that is it's a bit much. It's spread a little bit too thick for me, And like you say, in 78, he just, yeah. Couple, what is it? What's he saying? Halloween mask, couple of knives, and some rope. Halloween mask, couple of knives, and some rope. Who do you think it was? Yeah, see, that is something. That's another problem I've got with 2018. It's this obsession with the mask. You feel it, don't you, Michael? 40 years? Kel Mill says, I was 9 when I first saw Halloween and Scream in one night with my 5-year-old brother. Yeah, Halloween and Scream on the same night. I didn't know that. That's what you call a double header. That's what you call a double header. What a great night that must have been. Kel Mills, I was 9. Kel, how old was you when you saw Halloween 2018? No, it was the whole video with me and Cal. on my channel. Two drunk guys talk about Halloween 2018. And we weren't even that drunk. Josh Roberts says, "You're jealous? I've only been to one concert, Ed Sheeran. That's it. That's worse than no concerts. A few years ago, I would have agreed with that. I think Ed Sheeran is very overrated, very overrated. But there's not much in this day and age. From where I come from, music, you know, the 80s and the 90s, and there's not much to compare him with, you know. But that's just my opinion, you know." Cal Mills says, "Yep, too much." And the same with their obsession with getting him to speak too much. Yeah, when you think it's that, okay, yeah, say something, say something. Yep, I can, that one, I will let them off. I will let them off that one. Do you know why? Because from 1963 for 15 years, you haven't anything to worry about. He hadn't spoken a word in 15 years. So there's already been, from when he first murdered Judith, all the way from when he escapes in 1978, there's already been 15 years of complete silence. So when it comes to, they want him to talk, say something, that one, I can let him off. But I know where you're coming from, but I can let him off that one more than I can the mystique around the mask in 2018. Josh Roberts says, "I was 8, I think, first time watched it with my nan." LOL. Oh, that's cool stuff. Cool stuff, Josh. 8 years old. I was probably 4 or 5 years old. But you remember when you were 8 and you watched it with your nan, like Cal, you know, watched it with his brother when he was 9. Cal Mills. Cal, I would have been 29, I think. Yeah, I think I could have worked that one out, but thanks for clarifying. But yeah, yeah. You pass the 29-30 threshold. Not that it feels any different, to be honest. I know when I became 30 years old, from 29 to 30, I didn't feel any different. All right, guys, what is it? Cal Mills, cheeky fucker. All right, guys, we are nearly 1 hour and 20 minutes in. Nearly 1 hour and 20 minutes. We're going to stop at 1 hour and 30. Yes, I say that all the time. I know I do. But this time I'm going to be strict. I'm going to be strict. I'm going to stop it. I really appreciate all you guys who have joined the chat, the questions, the comments, the chats with one another. All great stuff. This is exactly what I wanted from tonight's live Q&A. So, yeah, we look forward to episode 2. Hopefully that'll be next weekend. Cal Mills, no different, just getting fatter. Yeah, well, that's it's something that just happens to a lot of us. Certainly happened to me. Josh Roberts says, "Crazy how quick they filmed it. 4 weeks. It takes them months now." 4 weeks. So what Halloween 78? 78, yeah. 4 weeks. Did it take him 4 weeks? No, I must be thinking of 4 weeks. So, no, 78 didn't take 4 weeks. I don't think it did. Close. I mean, maybe I'm nitpicking, you know? I always forget the line at the beginning of the 25 years of terror documentary, shot in just blah blah days. I don't think it took him 4 weeks to film Halloween. Maybe 2.5, maybe 3, but not 4. But like I said, I could be nitpicking on that one. Kale Mill says, "What's your favorite Myers hair?" I like the sticking up hair in Halloween 8, or the afro before he somehow goes out onto the roof, and his hair's all back to normal again. You like the afro? No, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of the afro from Halloween 8. What's my favorite Myers hair? Probably, yeah, the original from 78, 81. Um, Halloween 5 was crap. Halloween 6, again, I really, really love the Halloween 6 mask and the hair of the Halloween 6 mask. So yeah, Halloween 1, 2, and Halloween 6 is my favorite Michael Myers hairdo. Josh Robert says he won't be strict. He'll forget he said it and go on for another hour. Josh, normally you're right, my friend, but not tonight. Not tonight. Kel Mills, that's the one. Yeah, the afro. I think it's funny how some people say his hair was, stuck up like that because he got hit by Laurie with the lamp, with the light. So the electricity got to the hair. But when he first burst into that room through the door, literally through the door, his hair was already like that. So it happened before he was hit with the lamp by Laurie Strode. And it is hilarious how when he goes out onto the roof, his hair is completely all combed back again and nice and neat. Josh Roberts says it was 4 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks. Well, I'm going to take your word for that, Josh, but I think it was slightly less. But no, it sounds like you're pretty adamant about that. So, yep, fair enough. If it was 4 weeks, maybe there's something else. I'll take your word for it for now, okay? Yeah. Halloween, 1978, 4 weeks. Maybe they say at the beginning of the documentary, shot in just 4 weeks. But I always thought they said shot in just 20 days or 21 days or 20 days. I just said 21. 20 days. 4 weeks is a month. Okay. I was going to say, am I going nuts here? Josh Roberts, my dad, LOL. Don't worry, Josh. Don't worry about it, my friend. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I was thinking 4 weeks, 20 days. No problem. Cal Mills says, Cal Mills, I'm a fan of how he gets into that room. Yeah, it's very Jason. It's very Jason Voorhees. I mean, there's not many Jason movies where Voorhees literally uh, busts through a door. Actually, literally doesn't just open the door and walk in. Jason, it's very Jason that the way he gets into Laurie's room. It even in Friday 5, even in Friday 5, where it wasn't Jason, it was the ambulance, the paramedic, Roy. Even Roy from Friday 5 does that. Literally busts through a door, to get where he's going. Yeah. Very Friday the 13th-esque, the way Michael does that in Resurrection. I think after this stream has ended, I might watch a Friday the 13th movie on the laptop. Might do. Phil Bill, hi, MCNM. MCNM. I think Phil, you came into the room the other day and said that. I've totally forgotten what it means. Oh, movie chat more. Movie chat more. Sorry, Phil. Sorry, me MCNM, movie chat more. Sorry. Kel Mills says maybe why I like it so much. You never know. You never know. It could be a subliminal kind of thing. You never know. Kel Mills says I might watch Halloween 2. That's a cool movie. One of the best horror sequels of all time. Josh Roberts says, I'm going to head out. Got an early start tomorrow. Fantastic stream, my friends. See you next time. Thank you, Josh, for joining the stream. Thanks for all the questions, all the comments. And that goes to all of you, We're close to the end now. This will be an hour and 30 minutes. Cheers, Josh. I'll see you again soon. Kel Mills highlighted movie chat and more. I got there. Phil Bill, good memory. Movie chat. Yeah. Phil Bill, The Burning is one of my fave early ups horror. Early ups horror. I've never seen it. I've heard of The Burning. I've never seen it. 80s horror. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never seen it. It's not really on the list. Well, it kind of is on the list because I want to know what the fuss is all about. But it's not something I'm desperate to watch. But if that's one of your favorite 80s horrors, then more power to you. More power to you. Every time you watch it, I hope you love it and enjoy it just as much as you did the time before. All right, guys. Okay, let's call it a day. Episode 1 of All Halloween Q&A. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks to my moderators. Thanks to everybody else who's not a moderator who came into the chat, and great stuff. Thanks for all the questions, the comments, the queries. When you guys chat to one another, it's awesome stuff. Conspiracy Trifecta, have a good one. Yep. You too, Conspiracy. I'll be back real soon. Kel Mills. Yep, great chat. Thanks, man. Good stuff. Cheers, Kel. I'll be back real soon. Yep, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Like I said, I'm not going over tonight. Take care, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Cheers. Bye.